to Long Story Short with Linda and
Kaile.
Kaile, how was your birthday?
Oh, it was a blast. This is the closest Linda's been to a Karen moment in our entire lives, and I've known her for 21 years.
Well, let's start from the beginning.
So we vlogged most of it. I'll insert the video here if y'all want to go watch it. It was really fun at the house and going to, what happened in the car, and I was dying laughing.
Oh my gosh.
Driving up to this place that we were going for my birthday that we've called and talked to him about, And Macy's driving us.
We should have drove.
We should have drove, but besides the point, I bought a 12-pack of Mike's Hard Lemonade, and Patricia had one of them open in the front. And I don't know if you guys know the law.
Here in Oklahoma.
Here and everywhere, I think is the law, that law.
Is it?
I don't know, but you cannot have an open container in the car.
I don't know, let me check.
Freeze, FBI! Down on the ground, down on the ground!
Macy was very calm. I was shocked she was that calm. She said, guys, I think this is a cop behind us, just everybody act natural. I was like, she's been around the block a few times. We're at the stop sign and the cop's right behind us. And I just bust out laughing.
Macy was like a little panicked, but trying to play it cool.
Yeah.
And Kaile was just
laughing.
Yeah, I was a little scared.
Keep going, and Macy makes a turn, and the cop stops following us, and we are like, yes, yes, and we're all like super excited, and Macy's telling us all these different laws, which I don't know if
we didn't know any of these laws.
I didn't. We went to this place. We go up to the front, and it's like 10:30 at this point, and we bowled for an hour. So then we go play laser tag. It was really fun. There was that guy that kept hitting all of us, and he was with his girlfriend, and the girlfriend thought she was like Major Payne. She was like,
You find a piece of candy in your pocket?
She was like a general out there, like.
Bro, I've been so paranoid lately.
You have been? Oh, I'm not.
I was at Chili's and I was like, what if somebody just pulls out a gun?
What the
So with this pass, we could do unlimited bowling, unlimited laser tag, unlimited pool.
Unlimited up top rope climb.
Yeah, rope climb.
And Macy's like, let's go do the rope climb. And I was like, okay. So like we walk over to the guy, we go up and we're like, hey, we want to do the climb. He was like, did you go to the front desk? We're like, yeah, we have fast passes. He goes, no, you have to go over there and get a time slot. And we were like, oh, okay. So we walk over there and the guy goes, we're closed. And we're like, you guys don't close till 2, it's 12. Like, we thought y'all closed at 2. He was like, no, we do close at 2. We close the bar and we close pool at 2, but we close everything else at 12. We go and me and Patricia are just like living our fantasy. We're like, okay, well, let's go pee again.
And that's Barbie, of course.
So these two, like a couple, were talking to that guy from laser tag. You know, a little like.
Yeah.
And we were listening to this couple argue with this guy, and apparently he had bought something to go do the rope thing.
Yeah.
And they closed it. So he literally sold him the thing.
The ticket and they I would have been
Pissed!
That happens and we're like, okay, well, do you just want to go play pool then? Like, we might as well, we just paid $40 for this, or like $35 for this pass. We might as well use it, okay? So we go play pool, and we're playing pool, and me and Linda are like, oh my God, we're so thirsty. And so Patricia is like chatting it up with
And we had already been playing for like
an hour at least. So it's like 1 a.m. at this point. And so
at least
Patricia's talking to this one dude, and we're like, hey, P, will you grab us some water? So P says, hey.
She's over there at the bar.
Yeah, and we're like, hey, P, can you get us some water? And so P asks, and the guy goes, there's ice. You can wait for it to melt.
Wait.
Bitch, you better be joking.
I went over there to talk to him. I was like, can I please have some water? He didn't even look at me. He just said, it's right there. Okay. So when we first walked in here, that guy was like, what do you want? Like this.
Yeah.
He was like making faces to the people he was working with. Do you remember that? Oh my gosh, I had forgotten about that.
I remember the guy that came and fixed our lane, and then he was like, the guy was like, yeah, they make me come stand over here because they think that y'all are gonna hit him. The tech that had to come fix our lane.
Yeah.
And he was like, power walk, like, you know, the girl from Us, the red girl.
So it was coming back to me. I was like, okay, the first dude Then the people wouldn't let us do not even us, I didn't even want to do it. But Kaile and Macy wanted to do it, the ropes. They wanted to do the 4 things that we paid for. They're like, no. And then we go to the pool place, and the bartender's like, oh, and when we get the balls to play pool, he grabs the thing, and he's like,
just throws them on the
and we're just like,
on the island, I guess.
He's like, it's right over there. And we're just like, I can't believe that guy was like, told us that he couldn't give us water. It's just water.
So Linda finally gets like fed up. We're sat outside. We're literally just waiting because this guy has now met Patricia back at the bathrooms. And now he's like stopped her talking to her again. And me and Linda are sat here talking like this. Macy's on the phone. And we're talking like this. And Linda goes, I've had enough. Do I go talk to the front people? She's like, I think I'm going to go talk to him. And I was like, okay. She goes, I'm going.
Okay, so I go up to him. And I'm like, I love this place. Do I love this place? No. So the first thing I said to him was, I would like to leave a review. That's what I said. And he immediately got defensive. Immediately. Like his posture changed. His demeanor changed. It was immediately like he got defensive. And then I was like, I love this place, but the people that have worked here have really changed our experience, and they have altered it for the worse. So he was like, oh, I think you might have just caught somebody
on a bad day.
On a bad night. And I was like, I get that, but it has been multiple people. And I was like, and I think what really pushed me over the edge was the bartender when I asked him for water, and he told us no. And then if we wanted water, we could wait for the ice to melt to get some water. And
Don't refuse Linda water.
We're not asking you to go
at a glacier.
Yeah.
Born of cold and winter air and mountain rain combined.
You guys gotta give him a raise or have to give him some time off because it has really showed in our experience today. He was like, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Whatever. He gave us a little
free hour of bowling.
Yeah, free hour of bowling.
We're gonna pay that to get up there anyway, so like, it didn't matter. Regardless, probably we will not go back.
Okay, enough of the fest.
Yeah, enough of the fest. Let's get into what
It was fun. It was fun.
I'm gonna have a BF. She's terrible. She does not do her homework before the pod, obviously. So if you guys know the BFFs podcast with Josh, Brianna, and she had her best friend, supposed best friend, like me and Linda. They're childhood friends, just like us.
Really?
Yeah, childhood friends have a podcast together, literally just like us. And she has her best friend come on to her second podcast and has one
that's
of her...
That's at a bigger scale.
Dave had this charity thing go on where it was like Easter Bunny came over and it was for like dogs or whatever. And Grace went on Plan Brie Uncut, which is Brianna's podcast, and was making fun of Dave for having the Easter Bunny. And Dave is like, yeah, so what the is about Grace making fun of me? And like showed all the clips of Grace and all this. And Brianna lets Grace go on this podcast blindsided. Brings her in, and Dave just sits there and is like, if I didn't think that this was fake and all publicity, I would actually think this is real.
What?
I would never put you in that situation. I hope you know that. I hope you never that to me, because if you do, I'll in your neck.
I'm scared.
Bridgerton!
Oh, yeah. Bridgerton. What did you think? So, as many of y'all know, we are very invested in Bridgerton around here because me and Linda swap shows.
Kaile had to watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine,
which I got obsessed with.
If you can't beat them, join them.
As of right now, it's only the first 4 episodes of season 3. So, spoilers ahead if you haven't watched it. Go watch it. It's so good. What did you think? Because I think I know what you're going to say.
It was so slow. Oh my gosh.
I like the idea of Penelope having like another suitor like pining for her.
But he wasn't even interested.
He wasn't even interested.
I hated that. He wasn't even interested in her.
I wanted somebody like groveling on the ground like begging for her.
And I wanted him to be sexy.
And he was not.
There's this mid dude who's not interested in Penelope.
He's a vegetarian? And that's his whole personality? Oh, you know the best thing he did?
What?
Was finally look at Penelope and say, Colin has feelings for you. Let's talk about Colin.
Didn't think that.
It was almost like giving like gay best friend vibes for a long
Yes!
time. Next thing he's doing is like voguing.
She looks even uglier out of drag.
Cause season 2 he was like Pillsbury Doughboy.
Oh, or...
He was like the little milk boy, like just running around. And then now he's like getting money. That girl that was like, are you just watching? He needed to be like begging on his knees. I feel like they could have
He
done more.
needed to!
After saying, oh,
Gosh.
I would never court her.
Wait!
I agree. The first half, I will rate it a 7 out of 10.
I rate it like a 8. Okay, so I feel like they're not done with this. I feel like they're giving us a taste of what could happen, but there's something that's gonna happen to where they can't be together.
Or Eloise. Eloise got a big mouth. Did you ever, when she started running that like, the fuck up, you're just as bad as Penelope. Okay, so one of the big topics we talk about is cheating. What would you do if your significant other was texting a person and it was for like class or for like school or for work, and it was strictly that in the beginning? Is that cheating?
It depends.
A couple months ago when we would have talked about this, you'd been like, yeah, that's cheating. He doesn't even texting other girls.
I think things need to be addressed on how it is. Work is work.
Work, 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 work.
What are your job hours? Okay, it's 9 to 5. You are not required. It is not, unless you are being paid X, Y, and Z. If it's all the time, it's like, okay, you need a raise because this is weird.
It was never texting. It was always over Snap.
Child. Anyway, so.
Also, if you're 26 and older, I don't think you should be having streaks on the reg.
You better work, bitch.
Exactly, so is it cheating?
Do I find something?
No, it's just them texting, but they're texting all the time.
If I find something that's not like
Work
work related, that's cheating.
Wait,
And you
wait.
can kick rocks.
Wait. If she asks, oh, how are the kids? You think that's cheating?
Yeah, what the are you asking about personal
Are you me right?
Okay, that's where it starts, bro.
People that beat people? That would
What?
I could see you doing it, bro.
Okay.
Like Cat? Is that what Cat does? There's bull.
Yeah, but imagine, you know. But this is what I'm saying. If he's like, hey, I'm waiting on Kaile, do you want to go? And I'm waiting on you too. You know what I mean? We're going to go whatever. And he's like, hey, you want to go whatever while we wait on Kaile? No, bro. Sorry, I can't drink coffee today. I'm fasting. Or something.
Are
I'd pull,
you kidding?
bro, I'd pull something straight out of
I hope you know that I do not care. Your boyfriend looks at me and says, Kaile, do you want to go get coffee for Linda? I'd say, yeah, get in my car. I'd be driving that whip.
See, I don't mind that either, because I don't think that's weird, because I also trust you.
I didn't see. That's why I didn't like those girls though. Those girls were fake, and you know
What
which ones I'm
girls?
talking about.
Oh yeah, those
Yeah,
girls.
you know which one I'm talking about. But she was like, oh my god, Kaile, come over here. I was like, you didn't talk to me 2 months ago. No, but they were like, oh my god, Kaile, come over here. Don't you think it's so weird when? And I was like, I just don't care. Like, don't you think it's a little like inappropriate and like disrespectful to you? And I was like, does he think he's gonna her? I was like, have you seen him? And they were like, you're just so real.
That's so
Anyways, yeah, that girl, you're so real. You're sucking my
That's so funny. So real.
What would you do in that situation? Boyfriend following like porn stars and like Instagram models on Instagram.
I definitely would be like, what the If his
They
Bro.
don't even know he exists. I don't have tits. I don't know if you can see it. I literally could be wearing no bra right now and nobody would know.
I don't know, what do girls want?
Thirst traps. No.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Because shirtless men, when they're like, that's like cringe.
That's an ick.
on the fiery street.
If it was like Paul Wesley or like Ian Somerhalder, I'd be like, yeah, that's great.
Because you like him because of what?
I just think they're nice.